happy to be here. I like this beach a lot. The other time I came, it was all about the same. To be honest, not exactly the same. I'm fairly sure the wind was blowing in another direction and that the sea was slightly less rough. Anyway, the clouds were about the same as now. As you know all too well, the sun doesn't bring me any joy. On the contrary, it tires me and saddens me quite a bit. We chatted and smoked a few cigarettes. Even a son through, though she's not allowed to because of her age. And some even played a little football match. There were no serious incidents on the whole. Anna and Matteo went off into the dunes for a good quarter of an hour, to do what I don't exactly know, even though I think it's easy to guess and with a certain effort to imagine.
As long as they were having fun. As long as they were having fun.
It's good to hear you laugh, brother. Anyway, I don't think the doctors and the nurses see things the same way as you do as far as having fun is concerned. They're even rather opposed to it. Especially when having fun can lead to one of those unpleasant inconveniences caused by the swelling of the female uterus and then the incredible expansion.
All right. What about the 70-year-old? I mean, I think she should be allowed to have some cigarettes. What do you think?
As far as that's concerned, I agree with you. Especially since I don't share the commonly held belief nowadays that living as long as possible is the best thing. Lately we've been told 2 or 3 times a month about so and so many million people who die every year from cigarettes. They don't say how many people die from exhaustion, high blood pressure, long lines at the bank, an unfaithful spouse, an empty life, overtiredness or old age. In any case, you don't die from smoking cigarettes, you'll die from something else, so what's the point? Is living as long as possible a good thing in itself?
You're becoming pretty philosophical, sis.
Right. Probably because when I don't have anything to do and ugly thoughts start creeping into my mind, develop the habit of smoking a cigarette. The tar and tobacco and nicotine may take a couple of years off my life, but if smoking can help me chase the ugly thoughts away, then my life expectancy is improved somewhat. Don't you think? The last time we were here, at a certain point it started to rain. And we took cover in a cafe, just a stone's throw from the ocean front. And the others went and sat together, but I kept to myself on one of the big tables by the window. And I only looked at my cup. And although I didn't see the storm outside and the raindrops dripping down the window, in a certain sense I knew those things were happening.
Why were you sitting alone? Did you have an argument with the others?
You're talking like Mum now.
I'm not talking like Mum. You know that. I love you. I'm sorry if I said something that offended you.
I don't like it when you talk to me as if I were a little girl. I don't like it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I didn't have an argument with anyone, Paolo, not that it's any business of yours. I only wanted to enjoy a cup of tea in peace.
Yeah, it's fine to want to be in peace.
Are you humouring me?
No.
Are you agreeing with me just to calm me down?
I'm not humouring you. I'm saying you're right because I think you're right.
I hope I didn't interrupt anything or pester you while you had exams.
No, it's always nice to hear from you.
Glad you said that. It's a long time since we did something together. And although we write often, and your letters are lovely, in all frankness I have to confess that although your handwriting is good and the things you say are interesting and amusing, reading you isn't half as satisfying as seeing you.
Same goes for me.
I could have spent this free day with Mum. But the doctors gave me a free day because I'm better. And I'm convinced that seeing her wouldn't do me any good.
How are you? Are you tired? Do you want a cup of tea? How are you feeling? Let's have some rest, shall we? Do you want to eat something? How are you? How are you? Are you tired? Do you want a cup of tea?
I'm not 4 years old. I'm not stupid. I understand exactly what's going on. Ever since that incident, I decided that I'll never spend another day with her. At least until I'm well enough not to give importance to those things.
Did you speak to the doctors about it?
The doctors. They don't really listen to me. They look at me and they listen to me, and all they see is a sick person you have to give medicine to so she'll calm down. I know I'm not well. I know that there's something about me that isn't right. I don't understand what's wrong with me. I don't understand why they think that I'm worse than other people who are not committed. But I do understand the fact that I don't understand is my problem and is part of what's wrong with me. It took me a long time to figure that out. But I know now. The fact is, it's not because there's something wrong with me that people need to look at me that way. I need pills to feel better. But somebody else needs alcohol. Somebody else needs food. Somebody else needs sex. Somebody else needs long walks. Everybody needs their own personal type of pill. I'm not so different to everybody else. And yet I always feel lonely. If it wasn't for you, I'd feel all alone in this world. As I said, I'm not a child. I'm not stupid. I understand, Paolo. I understand.
I know.
I understand when people look at me and they just see a sick person. I understand when Mum and the doctors look at me like I'm crazy.
I know.
I understand when somebody is afraid of me. Paolo?
I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset because of you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say all those awful things. I'm so happy right now, and I feel free to say anything I want, and I don't understand that things that I say can make you feel sad. I'm so sorry.
It's not you. I'm not crying because of you.
I don't believe you.
I'm telling the truth.
Well, what?
I'm upset because I'm so fucking tired of everything. I'm tired of the bus stops, the university, the bars, the television. I'm tired of looking at people and seeing only masses of cells slowly rotting and dying. You know what I do when I can't stand being shut up in my room anymore? I go out, I wander around the streets, and I wish that I could just vanish into nothing. Never see anyone again, never feel anything again.
Have you talked to somebody about it?
Talk to somebody. I talk all the time. I talk to everybody all the time, and I never say anything important, anything true. I can't stand it anymore. You know, I sometimes sit down and look at the rain, or look at the people passing by, and I want to cry. I want to shout. I want to destroy everything. That's not even the worst thing.
What could be worse than that?
To go on, to pretend everything's fine. To wake up every morning and do the same old things as if they made any sense.
Do you think that I'm a massive cell slowly rotting and dying?
No, Monica.
Well, what am I then?
You're one of the last few human beings on this earth. You're one of the last few people who are still alive. Still forced to walk on, step by step, in this dead world. You give me strength to get up in the morning. When I look at you and a few other people, I see that you're not all yet dead inside.
You are too.
What?
One of the few remaining people. And I'm so glad that I'm here with you now. I'm so glad that two of the remaining humans on Earth are a brother and a sister. And in this moment we're on this beach together. Doesn't that make you happy too?
Yeah, makes me happy.
You have to be, because I'm so glad. I was so keen on showing you this place.
Why is that? Because this is where you came with the people on the bus last time.
No,
And why?
because of the castle.
The castle.
It's right nearby, just along the hill.
I didn't know there was a castle around here.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, okay.
It's just a stone's throw away.
Okay.
right there. Can you see it?
No. I don't
It's,
see anything.
it's right there in front of you, look.
Ah. Yeah, I see it.
See how big it is?
Yeah, it's very big.
One day, when I get out, we'll go live there. Inside the castle, they're waiting for us. We'll go there, you, me, and all the other human beings who remain on this planet. And there we'll never feel lonely again. And no one will ever look at us like we're crazy or like they're afraid of us. And when we say something, no one will laugh in our face, but they'll understand us and answer us. And we'll understand them too. And no one will ever say anything that's not true. We'll go there, me, you, Assunta, Bianca, and no one will ever come in to bother us. And we can draw shapes on the floor and smoke in peace and remember all the beautiful things that have been and imagine all the beautiful things that will be without anybody ever telling us what pills to take. Isn't that so?
Yeah. That's right, sis.
I felt a drop of rain. Did you feel it too?
Yeah, it's starting to rain.
Look up then. I'll take you to a lovely cafe. They make wonderful cups of tea there.
Waves crash on the sand. Grains bound for an instant and brushed apart by the current, drifting along on the seabed, dissolve away. What was said.